tremendous presence of mind on the part of Joey Marquez, establishing himself there in time. And here is Gary Vargas against sniping. In the last few games of Gilbeys, he's been a big thorn in the backs of the opposition.
That's a good pass to make, you know. Good defense after a bad pass.
You know, Freddie, the pressure is really sending a million butterflies down the tummies of all the players in the pro law, and including the management of both teams. They're sitting on pins and needles. Manny Paner
and Rabanez, while on the other hand, Clarino came in also for Gilbeys Gin,
along with Francis Arnaiz. And so we've got an entirely different backcourt line here for the Gin Tonics. Francis Arnaiz and Alex Clarino. Alex Clarino was somebody we hadn't seen until 2 nights ago, and I've seen the reason why Turing Valenzuela is putting him in there is because of the heroic stand he put up in that encounter only 2 nights ago. So he's getting a lot more playing time now.
So, talking of playing hero's role, George, you remember one of the guys right now is in the basket is this guy Gonzalgo, and he played a splendid game. The last time they played Gilbeys Gin, he scored 10 points, and not only that, he scored most of the points in the stretch where they needed it the most.
Exactly. You can tell the same thing about Joey Loizaga, who's also on the floor right now. Kamlani went up without the ball. Gonzalgo picking up the garbage, and they've got a new lease on life. Too much muscle behind the shot by Tony Gonzalgo. A foul ready to be acknowledged by Alex Clarino. Only the first personal for Alex Clarino. We're a minute and 2 seconds into the second quarter. Gilbeys still enjoying a 3-point lead. Alley-oop pass intended for Abby King did not materialize. And we've got Ed Ducut. Tremendous defensive work done there by Gary Vargas along with Ed Ducut. And here is Arnaiz getting it over to Gary. The Gold Eagle defense is falling beautifully into place. Arnaiz sees a breach, drives in late.
That was the second rebound by Dante Gonzalgo. Earlier he took a shot. He knew where the ball was going to fall, so he came into the right spot and got the rebound.
Tremendous anticipation. Joey Saga to Bokilochenko. He goes up against Clarino. He got a slice at the leather, but he put it in just the same. 29-28. Gold Eagle making things extremely uncomfortable again for the Gin Tonics. Joey Marquez inside heavy traffic, and that was a lucky shot off the board.
I'm sure, to be very honest, I'm sure Gold Eagle would just like to be right there, you know, in the game, just to be able to play them up to the last seconds of the game.
That's his third personal. Couple of substitutions by Turing Valenzuela, Gary Vargas, and
Anthony Dasalia for Gold Eagle replacing Abbe King.
That's right.
Well, not concerned figures that it's the best time to rest Abbe King, you know, while the going is still early. Probably he figures that he'll bring him back after 3 minutes. There's still a lot of time to go. We have 9 minutes, 45 seconds to go in the second quarter. Anyway, they just down by 2 and possibly 1, depending on the shot of Gonzalgo in the lane.
There's really a big revamp in Arturo Valenzuela's lineup. Steve Watson also came in for Ed Ducat, but he can't come in until after this timeout, and we'll be right back.
The stats that you see are the assists. The assist department, Gilbeys is way ahead. They got 10, while Gold Eagle has got only 4. These are the first quarter stats. Now, these are very important stats because, you know, if you come into the ball game and you figure that you got a lot of people moving in, then you can play better because now you can really shoot those guys and probably get better percentage shots.
Dante Gonzalgo is on the stripe for a pair of charities as a result of that last foul by Ed Ducat. And Ed Ducat has just been placed in cold storage. This is actually his second charity, so it's 31-30, just a 1-point game in our hands. Gilbeys favor, 9:42 left before halftime.
I'm sorry, Joe, one thing we forgot to say was, you know, there was a timeout called by Gold Eagle, yet there's still a lot of time. You know, you're talking about 9 minutes, 37 seconds to go. I think Gold Eagle called the timeout because I think he feels that at this point still he is disorganized because Gilbeys really isn't playing a good game. So he could probably, he's expecting his man to take note of this and probably go more for those baskets, especially now that Abbe King is rested. All he wants is people probably is to play percentage basketball. But prior to that, when Abbe King was there, he figured that was the right time for them to go ahead. Because, to be honest, at this point of the game, Gilbeys really isn't playing a good game yet.
Not really. Neither is Gold Eagle, really. Arnaiz. That was a good individual move by Francis Arnaiz. And you must remember, this was the same fella who sparked that tremendous searing rally put up by Gilbeys Gin, that eventually won them that protested game 2 nights ago.
How true, George started off with that 3-pointer he took.
Dante Gonzalgo, and this time he was humiliated by Joey Marquez. It's Clarino, completes the steal. Arnaiz, top of the key, gets it over to Terry Saldana inside the paint. Oh, that was a swarming defense applied on him by Gold Eagle, resulting in a 3-second violation.
What Terry should have done was, get away from that painted area, move the ball around and start organizing themselves again. There was still a lot of time to go on the shot clock anyway.
That's true.
Very poor defense by Terry Saldana. He allowed Samlani to go around him.
First basket tonight for Jerry Samlani. Cut down the Gold Eagle deficit to only 1 point, 33-32 with 8 minutes and 37 seconds left before halftime. Francis Arnaiz is watched by Joey Loizaga. Here's Marquez taking his turn inside the paint and missing that fadeaway. Tremendous rebound by Gonzalgo. They're getting a lot of rebounding mileage from this rookie.
This is where they really failed the last time. They were out-rebounded 42-33, so that means that the Gilbeys Gin Tonics out-rebounded them by 9.
And there was absolutely no semblance of a defense in that particular sequence on the part of Gilbeys Gin, allowing an unmolested shot by Bokilochenko. And now the Beermen are ahead, 34-33. Francis Arnaiz slowly bringing the ball down court. Right now, it looks like the shoe is on the other foot, Freddie. When the ball game started, it was Gold Eagle that was playing right into the trap laid out for them by Gilbeys. Now it looks like the Gin Tonics are the ones playing the slow break game that Gold Eagle wants them to play.
Not only that, you have to take into consideration that Abby King is resting on the bench here. They're ahead by a point. They should be lucky and they should be happy about this.
Exactly. But here's Jerry Samlani very ably filling the slot left behind by Abby King. And we've got a foul. Jerry Samlani himself committed a foul. Only his first. And Watson goes out for Gary Vargas. That's the third team foul for Gilbeys, 4 for Gold Eagle. We've got Francis Arnaiz slowly bringing the ball down court again. They're going to go into a half-court offense, which I highly doubt very much if they can really pull up. Oh, there you found Terry Saldana too deep underneath.
And you're talking of 4 people on top of him.
And here's Bokilochenko.
Blocked by Loizaga.
An offensive foul. That's right. And there he goes, shaking his head incredulously. Arnaiz taking a 3-point shot. Shot it!
They needed that basket. They were down by 1. Now they're on top by 2.
36-34, 7 minutes and 15 seconds left before the lemon time break. Dante Gonzalgo, he finds Joey Loizaga. Again, an error by Joey Loizaga, this time a dribbling error, resulting in a turnover for Gilbeys.
The Beermen are very disorganized offensively. You see, they just don't know where to go.
Francis Arnaiz took that shot from exactly the same angle where he converted a birdie a few seconds ago and failed this time. Bokilochenko stopping at a 15-foot line, missing, and Terry Saldana just popped the ball off the air like it was a piece of candy. And here is Francis Arnaiz. He's going to challenge 2 Beermen. Beautiful pass to Gary Vargas, who fails with his fadeaway.
Well, that's an ill-advised shot for Gary to have taken. You see, there was nobody under the basket to have helped him out on the board.
That's right. No stop back. Or backstop, rather. Dante Gonzalgo, he fakes, finds himself beleaguered, and draws a foul from Joey Marquez. Only his first personal, but already the 4th team foul for Gilbeys. It's against 5 for Gold Eagle, and we've got Jack Hakutin coming in, wearing number 4 for the Gin Tonics, replacing Joey Marquez. Inside the paint, we've got Jerry Samlani with a pirouette off Terry Saldana, and Terry wanted to bang his head against the wall.
And also for the Gold Eagle team, Saldana is back to play point guard. Kansan noticed that his team was very disorganized. He needed somebody to really get them going.
For the second time tonight, the score is dead even. 36-all. Saldana with butterfingers losses. Jack Hakutin tried to keep it alive, but he came up with a very bad pass inside heavy traffic, and so they lost it eventually to the baseline. And this is the dead ball situation being awaited by Nat Canzon to throw Abby King right back into the fray. On the Gold Eagle, rather on Turing Valenzuela's part, we've got Willie Henry reporting for duty.
Yes, I'd like to make some notice on the entrance of Hakutin. You see, most coaches, they come up with a certain player like this. You got to have somebody in the wing that could probably play good basketball, and he figures that Hakutin could be the right man to help him up right now.
Well, Jack Hakutin hasn't seen too much playing time for Gilbeys this season.
Foul, General.
Willie Hanawalau just picked up his first personal, and Marty Saldana inbound from the